Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show No Filter, TGIF edition. Thank God it's Friday. Or should we say, thank God it's Flow. Either way, you be right. But before I get into this crazy ass show, let me cover my ass. No Diddy. The thoughts, views, and opinions shared on the Flow Show No Filter are for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I am just good. Put ones in the chat if you can hear me. Put ones in the chat if you can see me. Put ones in the chat if you can hear me and can see me. If you can't hear me or see me, put a 2 in the chat. Because Tracy White said, I love to hate Fridays. Fried Flow fam missed over the weekend. Missed in the weekend. But I never can say goodbye. No, 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 no. I never can say goodbye. Even though pain and heartache seems to follow me wherever I go. Though I try to hide my feelings, they always seem to show. They say, turn around, you fool. You know you love her more and more. Tell me why. Is it so that I never can say goodbye? I'll be back Monday. I love the show, love the community, love everybody for being a part of it. Amidst all this crazy shit that we got going on, we get a chance to wake up in the morning, talk about it, be about it, make sense of all this madness that's going on. I'm back up, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning. I've been up since, what? I've been up since like 5 a.m. Some days, you know, I went to sleep so early. Yeah, me neither, Tracy. I can't wait for karaoke. I went to sleep so early that I woke up and it was fucking like midnight. I was like, damn, what time did I go to sleep? I'm waking up thinking it's the next morning. It's like midnight. I must have went to sleep at like 7. I don't know. I'm like, did I go to sleep at like 7 p.m. yesterday? Because I woke up thinking it was time to get my day started. And it was only midnight. I was like, shit. What I'm going to do for the next 6 hours? So I stayed up a little bit, went back to sleep. Then I woke up again at 5 in the morning. Yeah, I did need that rest. That rest felt good. Woke up at 5 in the morning like this. I could have started the show at 5 in the morning if I wanted to. But here we are, 8:30. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Angelina, Lily, Tamara, like Sahara, Tracy, Melissa, Lindsay, E.A. Johnson, Miss Sweet Tooth, what's going on? She said it's afternoon. Where's she at? Where you at? Where's afternoon? Tina, what's up? We back. RX, what's up? Spectrum. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, RX. Spectrum they Wi-Fi is the shit. Fuck T-Mobile, fuck Verizon, fuck AT&T. Spectrum's, I done had everybody's Wi-Fi. Spectrum's Wi-Fi is the shit. I had to wait hours and hours in line behind people who was in line because their phone had ads coming up on it. I had to wait for people who had the dumbest questions ever, but it was all worth it. What are we talking about? Shingles. What is going on? Y'all be having some sidebar chat. Good morning, Rachel. Y'all be having some sidebars going on. Kathy came through with profile. Hold up. I almost didn't recognize Kathy because she had a profile pic. Come on, Kathy. Yeah, Kathy. I almost didn't recognize you. Grandma Kathy got her profile pic. I think it say, bitch, please. It's too small. I can't read the rest, but I know it says, bitch, please. That's the perfect. So yeah, we got Kathy got a profile pic. All good. Y'all, I never can say goodbye. So man, we got some shit to talk about. Y'all know the singer David. Today is payday, y'all. Super chats, all the super chats and all the super stickers today gonna be going towards Spectrum's highest Wi-Fi bill. Today is payday. Don't be shy with the super stickers and the super chats. We love Spectrum. We're gonna keep Spectrum. But in the case of David, the singer, who has it's been so many rumors. Thank you, Angelina says, whoop whoop, shout out to Spectrum and happy Friday, Wake and Bake crew. $4.99. Angie just donated a $5 holla to keep this Wi-Fi going. I appreciate you, Angelina. We got a little Diddy update too. Diddy updates coming at the end. Now, but I'm stuck on this singer Davis shit, y'all. So many people want him arrested. There are rumors that he has been arrested. However, those rumors are false. He has canceled the tour, allegedly. Nobody want to see him fucking singing. Who wants to see him singing right now? I'm sorry, y'all. But if it's a dead, and God forbid, I hope no dead body is ever found in my car. But if there's a dead body found in my car, I'm gonna cancel the show for a second. You feel me? I'm gonna cancel the show. You know, we all love the show. Come on, like, we all love the show. But some things are more important than the show. And one thing would be a dead body turning up in your vehicle. The fact that once this body was discovered, this motherfucker was still singing. It just adds to the fact that he seemed guilty to me. And it don't seem like nobody framed him. By the way, the family spoke out. I'm going to go into what the family said and the article that touches on that. But if he was being framed, the second he heard about a body being found in his car, shit should have been canceled right then and there. The fact that he continued on showed me he knows exactly what the fuck happened and what the hell is going on. If you at work and a dead body turns up in your car, are you going to continue working? That's the only question I have. I think it's time to clock out. There are some times you shouldn't clock out, right? and you got to stick to it. And we have to work through a lot of, adversities and this and that. But when a dead body pops up, it's time to clock the fuck out. Thank you, Megan, for the $1.99. I'm going to call that a $2 holla. Happy Friday. Y'all know Fridays is payday. For the Flow Show, no filter, don't be shy. I welcome all donations, all super chats, all super stickers. Today's super chats and super stickers are going towards this phenomenal Wi-Fi that we have just discovered with Spectrum. Like I said, I had to wait hours and hours and hours behind motherfuckers who was asking, why are they getting pop-ups on their phone? I didn't know you go to the Spectrum for that issue. But it was well worth the wait. And so, hey, help a brother out. Now, if a dead body pops up at your house, clock out. Because if you don't, I'm going to be looking at your ass. Now we know the story. There's a body of a 15-year-old young lady that was found in this singer's car named David. David, this is out in California. David was on tour. David was on tour, and like RX said, seemed like he needed to make a little bit more money for them lawyers he about to need. Great point, RX. Now, let's go over, before we go into what the family spoke on, let's go over kind of what's been going on. Things that have been strange. First of all, they got matching tattoos. The body has a matching tattoo that says SH, like basically the shh, and it's on the index finger. Well, David also has the same tattoo. What people say, well, other people have that tattoo. Rihanna has the tattoo. Okay. Everybody don't have that tattoo, but let's go with that. Then we come to find out David met this young lady previously. There's a teacher who has went viral by saying that Celeste, who is the victim, was in his classroom. And she met a rapper out of California, Los Angeles to be exact. She met her. And then after he met her, she disappeared. But then she came back and told everybody in the class about this rapper she met. Now, the teacher used this as a lesson to tell the class to be careful on social media. Don't be just meeting people. But the bigger issue is this guy got so many red flags. This David guy, it don't even make no sense. I don't understand what's taking so long to arrest this guy. But apparently there is. Also, y'all, today we're going to talk about for a second, Candace Owens is not letting up on this Charlie Kirk stuff either. I meant to tell y'all that. She dropped some more info that we're going to talk about on today's show. So we got a lot of different things. It's TGI Friday. You know how on Fridays it's more laid back. We're going to talk about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's kind of like shrimp gumbo. How many people like shrimp gumbo? One of my favorite dishes. Haven't had it in a while, but I like it. So today is kind of like shrimp gumbo. If you don't know about shrimp gumbo, it's got like shrimp in it, but it got a lot of shit. It's just kind of a mix of a whole bunch of gobbledygook, but it tastes fire. Matter of fact, I'm going to give me some shrimp gumbo today. If I get enough super chats, I might even squeeze me some shrimp gumbo today after I pay the Wi-Fi bill. Good morning, Courtney. Big R. I ain't know Big R was in the building. Kayla says the fact that it was in his car should have been enough to detain him. Y'all, we got a birthday today. Y'all, we got a birthday today. Stop the presses. Hold on real quick. We got a birthday today, y'all. C-Tuck. C-Tuck turned 19 years old today, y'all. Everybody wish C-Tuck a happy birthday, man. He turned 19 today. Everybody wish C-Tuck a happy birthday today, man. He's 19. Happy birthday, C-Tuck. No, I'm just playing, y'all. C-Tuck ain't 19. C-Tuck ain't 19, y'all. I'm just playing. Y'all know I like horsing around. C-Tuck ain't no damn 19. Better not be no 19-year-old up early on this show every morning. They ain't got shit to do in the morning. Tamara Austin, yay, payday, keeping it real. Thank you so much, Tamara. Like Sahara, $4.99 super sticker. That's a $5 holla. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Kayla. Kayla said I was so gullible. I was like, what? Yeah, hey, look, nobody could imagine C-Tuck being 19, right? C-Tuck ain't no damn 19, y'all. I had to fuck with him. I had to fuck with C-Tuck. I was either gonna say he was 19 or he turned 80. I went with the 19-year-old. I was gonna say C-Tuck turned 84 today. C-Tuck, I ain't been 19 in 10 plus years. C-Tuck, y'all. There you go, Desi. You're as young as you feel. Yeah. Yeah, you're as young as you feel. I agree. I feel 21. I ain't gonna lie, I feel 21. The fuck? You can't tell me no different. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I thought I would have way more aches and pains at this age. I don't have a lot of aches and pains though. I really don't. See, Tuck said he don't get older, y'all. He get better. Okay, see, Tuck. Spoken like a true birthday boy. You know, you'll swag me up on birthday. Tamara. Tamara. Tamara? Is it Tamara? I thought it was Tamara. Melissa says aging like fine wine. Y'all getting me confused with these names now. I'm gonna have to pull one of y'all up. Happy birthday to C-Tuck. Today's episode is dedicated to the birthday boy, C-Tuck. Everybody wish C-Tuck a happy B-Day. Like fine wine, age ain't nothing but a number. But yeah, y'all. So let's get back to this guilty fucker. David, the singer who was still on tour. Boy, we not trying to hear your ass sing not one fucking note right now. We trying to figure out why is this dead body in your Tesla and why you ain't make no big noise, why you ain't make a lot of noise about it. That's what we trying to figure out. Why was a dead body being found in your car not a big deal? Why? That was my number one thing that made me say, what the hell is this guy on? Now we got teachers trying to explain to their students. This teacher even said that his student, Celeste, had a boyfriend named David who was a rapper out of LA. Yet this guy's still walking around. I got a feeling they're going to be arresting his ass today. I don't think they're going to let this go to Monday because he might skip time. He literally might skip time. I think they might arrest him today. If not, I don't know what to fucking say. Okay. Big R coming through on payday, $19.99. That's a $20 holla. I might give me some shrimp gumbo today. I might pay the Wi-Fi bill and still have enough to get some shrimp gumbo. Come on with it, y'all. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. This guy had a casket at his concerts. Not to mention, on top of having a casket at his concert, to having these concerts, he also had a music video with people, and they were burying a dead body or something. Ritual. Okay, so I got Tahara, and is it Tamra? Tracy, you gotta let me know. Tracy, is it Tamra or Tamara or Tamra? Because I got a Tahara, but I gotta get Tamra right. I gotta get T-A. I gotta get Tracy's friend name right before I continue. Okay, it's Tamra. If it's Tamra, put a 1 in the chat if it's Tamra. Put a 1 in the chat if it's Tamra. So, Big R coming through with the $20 holla. So, all this ritualistic demonic shit. And we got a poor lady, young lady, who is not here anymore. And we got a rapper, singer, who has yet to be arrested. What are they waiting for? They haven't even detained this guy yet, but I'm telling y'all, normally in cases like this where they don't let it go from Friday to Monday, or they normally don't do the arrest over the weekend, I have a feeling he is getting arrested today. I have a feeling he is getting arrested today. All right, cool. I got it. Good. Good morning, Mel Matt. Where you been at? Mel Matt coming through with the profile picture. What's up, Mel Matt? Good morning. Better late than never. Never late is better. But y'all know I can't talk. I'll be late sometimes. I'll be a teeny beanie. I'll be an itty bitty teeny weeny bit late sometimes. So y'all know I can't. I'm the last one to talk shit on that. I try to be here on time, but every now and then I fuck up. And a lot of times my fuck up ain't always my fuck up, because sometimes it be this damn camera. Sometimes it be the fucking Wi-Fi. It's rarely just because I overslept or I'm behind. I'm normally never the case. If I'm late, it's usually some type of equipment type shit coming on. But it's all good. Too much evil going on, y'all. So let's get into what the family is thinking and saying about this, y'all. And then we're gonna get into some weird ass song lyrics this guy have been boasting about. So the family of this 15-year-old speaks out. Man, that is the worst to hear about your kid being unalived and chopped up into pieces and found in somebody's car. And to mention that somebody is more than likely somebody that they were sleeping with, and somebody who is a PDF file and preyed on your child I don't even want to imagine it, man. That shit is foul. But anyway, this comes from E! News. This is an update on the David case. Family of 15-year-old girl Celeste found dead in Tesla speaks out. Let me scoot this over a little bit. And just to teach you. There we go. So, Celeste Rivas Hernandez's family said they're heartbroken after the 15-year-old's decomposed body was found in a Tesla registered to the singer David September 8th. And I believe her birthday is September 7th, which is even more horrific and tragic. Celeste's loved ones are in mourning after her body was discovered in David's car. Remains belonging to the 15-year-old were found stashed in the front trunk of a Tesla registered under the romantic homicide singer's legal name, David Anthony Burke, at a Hollywood impound on September 8th. In the wake of the tragic discovery, her family remembered her as a beloved daughter, sister, cousin, and friend. As many of you know, Celeste has been identified as the body found last week. A statement shared to a GoFundMe page created on September 17th that read, "Her family is heartbroken and devastated by the tragic loss. They are seeking help to lay her body to rest." I don't have the link to the GoFundMe, but I would appreciate it if y'all could find it. Her name is Celeste. Let me type this in the Celeste Rivas Hernandez. All right, so this is her name. I just typed it in the chat. If y'all can find her, GoFundMe, I'm sure her family would appreciate it. But let's continue. Riva Hernandez's cause of death has been deferred due to her body being severely decomposed, according to the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner. Man, she been dead for a long time, y'all. Everybody say bye to Melissa. Love you, Melissa. She got some counseling to do. We will see you on Mondays, Melissa. Be safe. Much love to you. Her body has been dead. She's been dead a long time. I just don't know how long. They say her body is severely decomposed. Police discovered her remains while responding to a call about foul odors emanating from the Tesla, which investigators said she had been sitting in the tow yard for several days after it was reportedly abandoned in the Hollywood Hills. Rivas Hernandez was initially reported missing over a year ago on April 5th, 2024, in Lake Elsinore, California, a city approximately 70 miles southeast of Los Angeles. E! News has reached out to Davis' rep for a comment, but hasn't heard back. However, his spokesperson told NBC News that the 20-year-old has been informed of the situation and is fully cooperating with the authorities. So as of right now, he is cooperating with the authorities. David was in the middle of his U.S. tour supporting his debut album, Wither, when Rivas Hernandez's body was discovered. He canceled his September 17th show in Seattle, with his next tour date scheduled for September 19th in San Francisco. A home near where David's Tesla was reported abandoned was searched by police on September 17th, according to NBC News. The singer does not own the residence, but allegedly had been staying there prior to touring. This story is still developing. This shit is crazy. So I wonder what they found in that home. I heard they confiscated They confiscated some what is it called? Some computer devices. What else did they confiscate? They confiscated some computer devices. So the y'all, it's TikToks. This guy had a TikTok that was posted February 7, 2024. She had the Hello Kitty Crocs on that I believe her mom said she had. She could have been no more than 14 years old in this picture. And not even 14 years old. She probably was more like 13 years old because her birthday is September and this was in February 7, 2024. She was in a TikTok. And in this TikTok, he says, when your card declines at therapy and they bring in that one Hello Kitty girl you met in 2021. This is creepy. This is creepy. But in the even the brother has been contacted and says that she was with this David guy. So about the LAPD home detective search, what did they bring out? They brought out a few items. They walked away with the computer and several evidence bags. We don't know what's in that evidence bag, but the way this story going, who knows? He still hasn't said anything. But the only update as far as he's concerned is that he's cooperating with authorities. Damn, that's a good point, Elise. For those of y'all listening, Elise, one of our faithful live, everyday live people, Elise says she's wondering if he was with the decomposing body until he had to leave and go on tour. So let's figure out, when did this David tour start? David, the one that everybody's kind of looking at for this body of Celeste. But when did this tour start? I'm asking chat, y'all, because we want to know, when did this tour start? It's called the Withered Ward Tour, and it started April 27th, 2025. April, May, June, July, August, September. So it started in April. But the North American leg of the tour kicked off in August. So it actually, for us, started here in August 5th. Like Elise said, when did he have this body? Let's see. How long does it take to for a body to decompose to the point where it really gives the medical examiner problems? I'm asking chat, how long does that take? So it could be anywhere from a couple weeks to a month or more. It sounds like this could have happened around the time the North American leg of this tour started, y'all. About a month ago. Well, you know, they call them rapper, singer. They kind of use those terms interchangeably. So some people would know him as a rapper. Some people would know him as a singer. So that gets confusing because some people call rappers singers and some people call singers rappers. So that part gets confusing. But this body didn't decompose just in several days, to the point where they don't know what the hell going on. I believe, yeah, they said it said that in there he speeds it up. But I still don't believe it's been longer. It's been much longer than several days. I think it's been closer to a few weeks that she has been dead and decaying. And I agree with Tahara. This seems like a bigger problem. It just seems like she is the one that we found. Okay, y'all. Angelina just donated to her page. So if you want the link, Angelina, could you put the link in the chat? And I'll put it on the big board for anybody else that might want to help out this family going through a horrific situation. Yeah, we know about all the extra elements, y'all. We just trying to get a general ballpark of what's going on. We know look, if the body is sitting in freezing temperature, or if the body is in boiling temperature or super hot, we know that's going to make a big difference, or going to make a difference. So we know that. Just trying to get a ballpark. We know it's been more than a few days. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying she wasn't just killed. To me, if they found it on September 8th, I believe she was dead long before September even came. I think this happened in August. And another thing I'm thinking of, what if she became pregnant? And like somebody said, even if you can't donate, you can help by sharing this link. I put it up here on the big board for y'all to copy and paste it. It's also in the chat. But this young lady could have got pregnant. And he's dating this underage girl that he's been seen with here and there. Maybe she got pregnant. And what can he do? He can't have an abortion. Can't take her to the abortion clinic because people are gonna find out. Can't take her nowhere. And so maybe, as demonic and evil and trifling and as fucked up as it sounds, maybe his demonic ass figure, the only way to get out of this is to unalive her and hide her. The problem is, why the hell? What happened to where he hid her in his car? Was somebody supposed to help him dispose of the body and bailed out on him? Because what it seems like to me is nobody is, I don't think, dumb enough to intentionally leave the dead body in their own vehicle. But if the body was left in his vehicle and something else was supposed to happen and somebody bailed on him, I could see this happening. Maybe somebody was supposed to get rid of the body or help him out, and maybe they decided not to. Because the part I can't figure out is, why the hell would you put it in your own car and leave it there? That's like, you might as well just call 911 on yourself. So I'm thinking somebody was supposed to help him and they didn't do their part or something. Because that would explain why the fuck would you have it in your own fucking car? Tina has a question from the comments. Why, if so many thought she knew him, did the family not have the police write to him when she was missing? Who knows? That's why I'm saying it's more to this. It's a lot more to this story. A lot more to this story that needs to be explained. So let's listen to this music that may tell us. This music may tell us something. And this is from his own mouth. David explains. David explained the meaning of the song Romantic Homicide before Celeste's death. 2 years before Celeste disappeared, the singer recorded a song called Romantic Homicide. That song and its lyrics are in the spotlight now that the body of Revis has been found. According to US Weekly, David first broke through in 2021. And then he recorded the song Romantic Homicide. Despite claims that the song was released on Reva's birthday, her actual birth date is not known. In the interview with Genius, David explains, so I created Romantic Homicide. It's basically like every other song in my sister's closet with the Apple earbuds, just going through instrumentals and letting them tell me what needs to be said on them. And basically just going on there, and then I write the story. He's saying some of the lyrics. Here's some of the lyrics. He says, everything has meaning behind it. I think that's what poetry is. Now, these are his own words. Everything has meaning behind it. I think that's what poetry is. It's like an interpretation. And another person can read the same thing and take something else from it and find new things every time. All of my songs, I think, are poetry. The lyrics include the lines, in the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. I hate you. He said he took stories from graphic novels and Japanese stories and put them in the music. So what inspired the hook, in the back of the mind you die, is kind of like the storytelling aspects of the lyrics that came before it and a way it builds up to. David said in the interview, the moment where she died, in the back of my mind, I didn't kill her physically, but in the back of my mind, she died. I didn't even cry, not a single tear. I've seen people online taking different meanings and interpretations from that. And they're not even crying about it because they've evolved and they're becoming a better person. I think it's a very powerful way to do it. He claims that these lyrics were just figurative. He said it's really more of a figurative, like I killed you. It's all in the mind. If you can expel that thought from your mind, then everything else will come together. This song didn't age well for old Davy Boy. This song aged poorly, as a matter of fact. Rochelle says, looking at his video, he fought another guy for her. She fell in love with someone else. He was hurt. Romantic homicide. He on some shit. If he can't have her, no one will. What parts of her is missing? That's a good question, y'all. What parts of hers are actually missing? Elise said this guy is a Satan worshiper, a satanic worshiper. Angelina said he sounds like he should be working for the president with that line of BS. Neen says, I would accept that, or I would take that if we didn't have a whole wrong relationship and a very young girl unalive. I agree. Neen says they said they found her head and torso. Oh my God, this is crazy, y'all. Tracy says he released Lost Petals on September 8th, 2023. Wow. This is sad, y'all. The romantic homicide video shows a woman lying on a bloody bed with a white rose. The music video for the song starts with a lightning storm at night and the scene of the man dragging a suitcase down a sidewalk. It then switches to the singer lying blindfolded on the ground in the rain and then walking along a chain link fence with the scenes showing a woman and other images flashing by quickly. A woman in a red stained white dress then appears standing still. A bed with red streaks on the comforter is shown. He then stands at the end of the bed where the woman, bloodied and still, lies with a white rose. A bloody knife is shown, and a bloody white rose drops to the ground. When you view love, it's all ups and downs. It's never a solid flat line. If it's all straight, that means you're dead. This is his words. It's got to fluctuate. It's got to have life. It's got to have some moments where you think it's over. It's got to have moments where it sparks up again. I want the album to feel like that, especially when it dies in afterlife. It's kind of like a send-off to me instead of an actual relationship or lover. Whatever people want to call it, it's the closing of a chapter. Y'all, this guy is strange, man. This guy has all the characteristics of a motherfucker that done did something crazy. I'm sorry. Tracy said, I love research. So do I. I'll research some shit all fucking day long. That's why I didn't realize I would be good at this job, but I've always been a researcher. But you hear the kind of things this guy's saying. And he got videos with him standing with knives and women dead. And now you have one in your car. What in the world is going on? Elise says he sounds like a textbook psychopath. Rochelle says a white rose is a symbol of eternal love and remembrance. This dude with this strange ass video is throwing me off right now. So you got a video. I don't know, y'all, but something that's real weird. Let me give you a little side note, and y'all tell me about this thing. This Candace, real quick. I hate to jump off subject, but I just want to throw this out here before we continue with this weird David guy. Is that true? They're saying that Candace Owens released the unseen photo of Tyler Robinson, the guy who allegedly unalived Charlie Kirk at a Dairy Queen hours after the shooting occurred. And there people are saying, would you be fearful of being recognized? Now, this just popped up in my phone before I got on today. So I just figured I'd bring it to your attention and see if anybody can verify this that has been keeping up with Candace Owens. I don't want to put it out if it's not true, but I didn't get time to research it. But it popped up in my phone, and It came from World Star, so that's why I thought it was. I figured it's true. But give me some feedback on that situation in the comments. But back to the psycho. There were more things found out besides this weird ass song. And cops are looking into the possibility that Celeste may have been unalive inside the Los Angeles home where David was living. That's why they searched the property. They got computer and they got evidence bags. We'll see what it amounts to. All right, thank you, Brian. That's why I brought it to their attention. If you find out about it, bring it back to us. It literally popped up on my phone right before I was coming on to the show, and I said, I know some of y'all follow Candace Owens closely, and I would just ask y'all to let me know if that was true. And so if y'all didn't see it, I'm gonna assume for now. Okay, Brian said he'll check into it. Yeah, just let us know. But anyway, I don't understand, and you know, we don't victim blame and shame on this show, but we can ask questions. If she went missing and came back and went missing again and told people that she was met some rapper, singer, whatever in LA, why was nobody on this guy's heels in the first place? Mel said she saw it on a different YouTuber's channel yesterday. We'll see if it's true. But why was nobody on this guy's heels anyway in the beginning? Miss Sweet Tooth said that's why she said her village failed to protect her. Yeah, because I would have been all over this guy like white on rice. I'd have been like, where the fuck is my sister? Where's my daughter? Where's my cousin? I seen her on your live. I seen her in Twitch. You talking about Hello Kitty. Like, this guy had too much information out there to not blow down on his ass like white on rice. That is another thing that is tripping me the fuck out. And that's what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking, y'all. Thank you, Rochelle. Because this is what I mean when I say there's more to this story. There's more to this story. Because when something don't adds up, that just means something is missing. Because it's kind of like this, when it says 2 plus something equals 4. And you say, well, 2 plus, it's nothing here. How did we get 4? That's because the other 2 is missing. So you have to add in that 2, and now it's 2 plus 2 equals 4. That is how I read stories, and that is how I put stories together. So what I'm saying is, if everybody knew about some guy named David, her family, her teachers, all these people around her, and she had been with him at least a year or 2, yet nobody said anything or whatever beforehand, something's missing. What I think is missing, somebody was getting paid. Somebody was getting hush money. Somewhere, somehow. I hate to say it, but somebody was getting paid. Now, whoever was getting paid, when shit hit the fan, now you can't even tell the full story. Now you can't tell the full story because now you feel like, oh shit. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Whenever something's missing, you can bet money is part of the issue. Somebody getting paid. It's either money or power. And in this case, I believe it's money. Brian says, look how they let Diddy continue his rampage for years. Money. Money will hide a lot of things. Angelina says, people will do some strange stuff for greed, fame, and acceptance. I don't understand it, but it's seemingly everywhere. Because somewhere, somebody should have been in this guy's back pocket. There's no way with all these signs that we're seeing, he was too comfortable. He wouldn't have had her seen anywhere. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But as far as Diddy, we don't really have any real big updates. But I do know a lot of people are saying that this child and underage assaulting and unaliving, that this situation may have more to do with it, more to do with a bigger problem, even more than just Celeste. Oh, and there was supposedly some blackmail going on. Thank you. I almost forgot to go back to our money. There was supposed to be some blackmail going on. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but I'm trying to get this information.
In my classroom, in front of this poster right here. Okay, hold up. I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging.
Just give me a second because they say something about blackmail.
Did this stuff? Hold on a second because he's also in my classroom.
How long ago?
This I just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened. And it was this rapper that they were like blackmailing him, all of this stuff. And then I found out yesterday that he's now.
All right, so what this teacher said is she was fine. Then she met this rapper singer from LA. She disappeared for a month, but then came back. And then after that, she disappeared again. But supposedly, there were some kids that knew about it and was blackmailing the guy for money. We need to know who these kids were or who was blackmailing him, because that might answer a lot of the questions that we have. Whoever this person was, whoever was getting blackballed, we need to know who this person was and what the hell was going on. Tracy says she was trying to get money from him after she told her friends about his money. They used her age as a threat. Y'all, I'm gonna be researching this shit all night. Neen said, yeah, that teacher is doing God's work. The class has to know we can't hide anything from the kids. They have to know they're predators everywhere. I agree with you, Neen, and that's the message for today's show. Hey, make sure y'all teaching these kids, telling your kids, your cousins, kids you just have relationships with. Be careful on this internet. Don't be hiding things. Things can be dangerous. You could come up missing the very next day, man. I'm gonna be researching this shit all weekend. And I encourage y'all to do some research. Hopefully by Monday, we will have some more answers. I will if he is arrested today or over the weekend, I will pop up. If I have time, I will pop up back on live. So if he gets arrested or we get some type of explosive update, look for me to be popping back on YouTube live, y'all. At any rate, if you want to support the show, please click the link in the description, the Buzzsprout link. The audio version, please. I'm gonna put the link up here for those that want to support the audio version. Now the audio version is mixed, mastered, edited a little bit and everything like that. So if you want to enjoy the audio Apple version, Spotify version, that is completely audio mixed, mastered, and all of that. The sound quality is phenomenal. Go ahead and check us out. Check me out on the Flow Show and support the show by becoming a member on YouTube. And on YouTube, you just click join, which is like below right here. If you want the audio version, click this Buzzsprout link and support the show. $3 donation is a minimum. It goes all the way up to, I think, $23. I appreciate all of y'all. But we got to get on top of this kid, about this kid stuff. Let's get our mouse in the chat. Angelina says, I love you all. Wish all of you a beautiful weekend. Stay safe. And I'm out. Any more outs in it? Tahara says, have a blessed weekend, chat. Tracy says, pay attention, Tamara. Join our family. We love to have you. Everybody else, Brian, thank you. Desi, thank you. Everybody for joining me on another amazing week. The Flow Show, no filter, available on Apple and Spotify. 5-star ratings. Let's keep those 5-star ratings going on Apple and Spotify. I will see y'all this Monday. Denise says, have a great weekend. I'm out. Elise says, I'm out. Everyone have a great weekend. Stay safe. Angelique says, I'm out. Be safe. Big R says, have a safe weekend. I'm out. RX says, I'm out. Side note, Ray J been out there being freaky on Candace Owens stream. Y'all look that one up. Yeah, we might have to talk about that one on Monday. RX, bring that back up again because I don't like that. So we got to talk about that. Rochelle says, I will holler at y'all. As always, I love y'all. But I'm